In Finland, kids in nursery school are learning to discern between fake news and real news. Yeah. They should be teaching that in this country. Yes. Teach children tolerance. Teach them to think critically.
Well, it would help if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is D.C. and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the rogue corporations of social media.
It's not going to get any better with Elon Musk now in the administration. I want to end.
Hey folks, Dale Jackson here for Yellow Hammer. Now let's talk a little bit about the presidential election. Now, the ladies on The View, they think if they could control social media where you are watching this right now, that Kamala Harris would have won the election, which is pretty embarrassing to admit that, because just like with the filibuster ending, if they got their way, or the Supreme Court being packed if they got their way, now Donald Trump would be in charge of doing those things as well. So I don't think they understand what would happen if these people who just demand more power for the government actually have that happen and then lose power. They never understand the long-term consequences of why we need to control the growth of government power. But, I mean, they wore black on The View because they were sad about Donald Trump winning the election, and they're just suggesting that if only they could silence their enemies, they might be able to win. But in the state of Alabama, look, they lost big time. They lost before. It was 65% of the vote for Donald Trump. 4 years ago, it was 62%. He went up in the raw number of votes, and Kamala Harris went down in the raw number of votes. A complete bloodbath for Kamala Harris, but a court gerrymandered district, AL02, did in fact change the Alabama congressional delegation, and we will see how that impacts things down the line. It looks like Republicans might have total power, unlimited, unchecked power, which should be a lot of fun. Why did all of this happen? Well, to put it simply, there was a 2010-ish wave across the country. I don't think there's any question about that. And if you don't believe me, just look at how good Kamala Harris did across the country compared to Joe Biden.
Are there any places that the vice president is overperforming Joe Biden in 2020? So we could show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming 2020.
Holy smokes.
There you go. So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
Literally not one county?
By 3% or more.
Alabama has spoken. America has spoken. And let's hope that people, both Republicans and Democrats in Washington, D.C., the bureaucracy and the media, let's hope they are all listening to what happened here recently. Maybe they will learn something. It doesn't appear that they will, but maybe it's just a lesson they have to keep learning over and over and over again.